The business is about relationships, okay? And we think sometimes we take them for granted. You know, the story's told about Charles Plum, who was a fighter pilot, did 75 missions in Vietnam. And finally, he was shot down by a land-to-air missile. But before, it destroyed his plane, but he ejected and he parachuted into enemy territory. And one day, he was sitting in a restaurant, and a guy next to him turned to him and said, "Hey man, you're Plum, aren't you? You used to fly fighter planes in Vietnam off the Kitty Hawk." He said, "Well, yes I am. How did you know that?" He said, "Well man, I used to pack your chute. I packed your parachute. Did it work?" Plum went over to him and started pumping his hand. He said, "You better believe it worked, man. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that parachute that you packed working." Well, Plum couldn't sleep all night long, thinking about this sailor who packed his chute. And then he thought about how many hours, long hours, that guy spent down the bowels of the ship on a long wooden table, carefully taking in his hands the shrouds of the chute and folding the silks of other people's chutes. Somebody that he didn't even know, who he controlled their fortune and destiny, their fate. And then, you know, Plum asked his audience, "Who's packing your chute? Who's packing your chute?" Because every one of us has somebody we depend on to get through life and to make it day by day. But I want to tell you something. A lot of times we take for granted the people who are packing our chute. And I want you to know something. I know who packs my chute. You guys. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you packing our chute.